Okay.
1054 light years.
All right. So now let us, all of you can share your what you understood, or if you have any questions, you can ask. Yes, Kriti.
Question.
Yes, Namit. Let's begin with Namit.
Okay, sir. Sir, what is opulent?
Opulent. So opulent means glowing, very radiant. Like that is the meaning of opulent. So what it means is, if you really look at it, everything in nature has an inherent beauty, inherent radiance. So what Sri Krishna is saying is that all of this, whatever you see, smallest of the small things, largest of the large things, they are so fascinating. No, when you look at all this, it's so fascinating. But it's nothing but a small spark of my splendor. Meaning, it is so tiny. So which means what? The splendor of the Lord is much, much more beyond our human mind to comprehend. Is this making sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, and what does glorious creation spring mean, sir?
Glorious creation, glorious creation. Creation means something that has come into being. Glorious means it is the most wonderful, awe-inspiring. See, when you look at that small cell, and when you look at the, all the details inside that very small cell, don't you get a feeling, my goodness, how can somebody think of all these details and put all of this there? For example, for you to neatly decorate one of your homework page, it takes so much of effort and thinking. Now think of the tiniest cell. If you look at anything in the nature, a very tiny leaf or a tiny ant, anything, each one is so meticulously designed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or even when you look at the largest things, so meticulously designed and so well put together that they all work, without our understanding.
What is meticulously?
Meticulously means so detail oriented. See, so many things are there in this cell. You see, in such a tiny space. So many things are thought out. Every little detail is thought out. That is called meticulous. Very detailed.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir. And what is splendor?
Splendor means, so it's like, when you think of the most bright object in our sky, what comes to your mind? Our sun, isn't it?
Yeah, the sun.
Sun is the most bright object in the sky. So compared to our sun, that small bulb that you have at home seems very tiny, very small. So the splendor or the wonderful light or the brightness of the sun is so wonderful, so magnificent, isn't it? So that magnificence is the splendor. Oh, it is beyond. When I look at it, compared to anything that I've seen, oh, it is the most splendid thing. So it's a feeling of awesomeness. When you say awesome or great, when you say right, it is that kind of a feeling. So splendor means that splendor.
Okay.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir. That's clear.
All right. Any other question?
No, sir.
Okay. So we'll first take all the questions, and then I would love to listen to each one of you about your understanding. Okay. All right. So let's go to then Jigisha and Pancham. Jigisha and Pancham, do you have a question?
Yes, sir. What is splendor, sir?
Okay. Splendor means something that is very magnificent, something that is awe-inspiring, something that makes us feel wow, something
Okay.
that makes us feel, oh, so nice. It's something when we cannot think how it could have been done. Then, what a splendid creation. Look at a tiny leaf. Look at all the details. And just take a look at your own finger. Look at all the details in your finger. Look at your own, let's say, nail. Look at all the details. Or take your own hair. Look at all the details. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it splendid? In such a tiny thing, so many things have been put together. So splendor is something that is magnificent, wonderful. Is this bringing clarity to Jigisha and Pancham?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other
Sir,
question?
can we share? No, sir. Can we share our understanding?
Yeah, let's ask everybody's questions first, and then I'll come to you, each one of you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Rohan, you have a question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, Rohan.
Sir, I didn't understand what's the meaning of opulent.
Opulent. Opulent means something which is radiant, something that is glowing, something that is like, the example I can give you is like, what is the brightest object you see in the sky is our sun.
Sun.
Yeah. So it is like the most brightest, you can say the most radiant. Yeah. So much full of energy, full of vigor. So something that is full of energy and vigor is opulent.
Yes, sir. I understood. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Okay. Is there anyone else who has any question? Okay. If there are no questions, please, I would like to listen to each one of you, what you understood. Each one of you can raise your Zoom hand. I'll go one by one. Let's begin with Namit. You can raise your Zoom hand.
Sir,
that we
what
can
I
continue.
understood from this shloka is that whatever is there in this world, that is all Krishna's creation. The reason for everything in this world is Krishna. Because of all this, it's Krishna himself. The cells, the Milky Way, everything is Krishna.
Right. And it is nothing but a very tiny, tiny spark of his immense nature.
Yeah.
It's like saying, for example, when you're very...
Yes, sir, what we see is very small thing of a small spark of Krishna.
It's like one example I would like to give is, let's say you take two big tumblers and you go to ocean, Indian Ocean, and you take water. Has it reduced any water from the ocean?
Sir?
Let's say you take two tumblers to ocean, Indian Ocean, and you take out the water in tumbler and you say, I got so much of water in two tumblers. But has it really affected the ocean?
Sir, if it's dirty water, it will affect the ocean.
No, I said two tumblers. You have your two buckets in home, no, your bathroom.
Yeah.
You take two bathroom buckets and you take water from the ocean and you fill the bucket with water from ocean and you bring it home. Has it reduced anything from the ocean?
Yeah, but every moment water will be coming to the sea if we take also, so it's not reducing, it's replaced.
For you, it may seem like, oh my God, I got two buckets of water. But from the ocean standpoint, it has not made a dent at all, right? Because the water in the ocean is so immense.
Yeah, it's getting replaced rapidly.
Not only that, but it is so immense, no? Ocean is so immense.
Yeah. Sir, what is immense?
Immense means something that is beyond what you can comprehend. See, you keep on looking at the ocean, the water seems to be there. It never ending, isn't it?
Yeah.
Immense means something that is so much.
Yeah.
So just by taking 2 buckets of water, has it made any impact to the ocean?
No, sir. From the perception of the ocean, it's like it's nothing. It doesn't feel that the water is gone from it.
Like that, Krishna is saying this entire creation is nothing but a tiny spark of my splendor. So you can only imagine now what that magnificent creator is. It is something beyond our mind's capacity to understand. This entire universe, what you can see, tiniest atom to biggest galaxies, Krishna is saying is but a spark of my splendor. It's like 2 buckets of ocean water has done nothing to the ocean. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you would like to say, Namit?
No, sir.
Very nice, Namit. Thank you very much for sharing. Let's listen to Rohan.
Sir, I understood that everything like the Milky Way galaxy and the Earth is just a spark, is just a spark of a splendor of Krishna.
So then what may be the immensity of Krishna? No, what may be the splendor of Krishna himself?
Yes,
so,
sir.
And that spark is in you also. That magnificent power is within you also.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Is there anything else you would like to say?
No.
Very good, Rohan. Thank you. Let's listen to Jikisha and Pancham.
Sir, I understood that everything that is created, everything in the world is created by Krishna. Very beautifully it is created. And from the human cell to the large Milky Way galaxy or any other galaxy, it is created very beautifully. We should analyze that beauty, sir.
Enjoy the beauty. Yeah, it's such a wonderful. Look at your own little things, in your own body. Your fingernail, your fingers, your eyes, your nose, your hair, your ear, every little thing. Look at it, how wonderfully they work together. Yeah. So many. If let's say your body is like a country, no? If your body is like a country, the number of people in your body alone is much more than the whole of the earth. Okay? The whole of the earth, there are only 7 billion people. But in your body, there are more than 100 trillion cells. Look how
Yes,
well
sir.
they're all working together.
Yes, sir.
So it's a wonder. So this creation is a wonder. And you're part of that wonderful and magnificent creation.
Yes, sir.
So what is that you can learn from this? And what is that you can use in your life from this shloka?
Sir, we should not take as granted for anything, sir.
Very nice. We need not have to take anything for granted. And look at the beauty of everything. Every little thing in this universe is magnificent.
People will say as this is not nice, this is like what I have created. I've created more like this. You should not tell like that. You should analyze the beauty and you should not take anything for granted.
Yeah, there is beauty in every little thing. Very nice. Very well put. Very nice put. Wonderful.
Thank you, sir. Sir, now Pancham will share.
Yes, yes, go ahead, Pancham.
Sir, I understood. Sir, I understood that the big star and the small insect is also created by Krishna.
Yes, very nice. What else?
That's all, sir.
Very nice, Pancham. Wonderful. Very well put.
Sir, can Kritik, sir?
Okay, let's hear to Kritik.
Can I tell what I understood in this
Yes,
whole
yes,
session?
please, Kritik. Yeah, please.
Whole session.
From this shloka.
Okay. Everything you see is all Sri Krishna. Without Krishna, nothing would be stable. Like as you said that without Krishna's powers and glory, not the earth would be spinning in every direction and hitting and colliding, and crashing.
Nice.
From a very small cell to a big baby, that power to become a baby is all Krishna.
Yeah. Very nice.
That is what I understood.
Wonderful. And Kritik, how do you think this is useful for your life? By knowing this, how this can be useful for your life? What is that you want to use from this in your life?
What if you're very lonely and then
Sorry, Kritik, you're muted. Can you unmute and answer?
once you are very lonely and then another person comes and tells, yeah, you are very lonely, what will you do? You just have you just are sitting there in a black hole. Think of that. And then that time you shouldn't think that you're lonely. You're actually not. You're also with Krishna because Krishna is this self. So you have hundred and thousands of Krishna. So you're not at all lonely.
Wow, very nice. See, you're never really lonely. Wow, what a wonderful insight. You're never really lonely. You're part of such a wonderful creation by Krishna. Very nice. Very nice.
And if wherever am I'll again get the extra one Krishna because wherever I am, Krishna is that.
Yes. You're never away from Krishna. Very nice. Wonderful. Who else likes to share?
Sir, can I share?
Yes, please, Anvi.
Sir, I learned that there are a lot of other bigger things than the Milky Way.
Yes, correct.
That's all, sir.
Very nice. But from this shloka, how is it useful for you, Anvi?
Sir, I joined only at 7:45, so I did not hear the shloka.
Complete thing, is it? Okay, all right. So you can listen to the video and then you can come up with your understanding and you can ask me any questions if you want.
Okay, sir.
All right. How about Pratik? What is Pratik's understanding? Are you there, Pratik? Okay, Pratik doesn't seem to be there. How about Sampriti? Is Sampriti there? Okay, she also doesn't seem to be there. All right. Then let us end our today's contemplation. Let's all say the prayer together. But let me end the recording first.